On this Tuesday, a lot to unpack for you. Put an ear on Jacksonville's morning news. We have breaking developments from the overnight hours and a pretty disturbing discovery on Jacksonville's west side as police were called to a report of gunshots in a neighborhood just off I-10 and Ellis in the Edgewood area, north of I-10, so not too far from Normandy. What they found was a vehicle on fire, and after fire rescue put out that vehicle fire, 2 bodies inside. A lot of unanswered questions as this investigation unfolds throughout the morning. Be listening to Jacksonville's Morning News for continuing coverage, and we'll keep you up to date in the WOKV app as well. First Alert Weather Team continues to follow really nice days with low humidity, comfortably mild, and even cool temperatures in the 60s and 50s this morning. Things are going to change pretty dramatically beginning tomorrow, and especially by Thursday and Friday. Winds will start cranking off the Atlantic. We're going to be feeling a local nor'easter with gusty winds, and depending on where an area of low pressure sets up, we may see pretty good rain bands at times. We are not expecting, at least as of right now, a major tropical event. However, we are expecting gusty winds off the Atlantic that'll be persistent and the potential of heavy rain, coastal erosion, dangerous surf, and rip currents. Best advice is to stay out of the water, and that may linger all the way through the weekend. Be listening to Jacksonville's Morning News throughout the week for the First Alert forecast update. And Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish, in his Talking the Tropics blog, is continuing to make sense of how this is going to impact your weather for the remainder of the week and into the upcoming weekend. We've been covering for multiple weeks a idea modeled after what Miami-Dade County has in place that the city of Jacksonville was at least eyeing state approval on, which would allow for a tax of 1% to 2% basically on what you pay at restaurants and bars. And with that money being generated going to homeless issues and affordable housing and much, much more. Well, City Council Rules Committee just scrapped it. And it's unclear where this may ultimately go next, but at least on the surface, this plan is back on the back burner and not likely to surface anytime soon. And we're continuing to dive into that UNF poll that was just released yesterday morning, showing weak support for public funding for stadium improvements and a deeper dive into issues on crime, Confederate monuments, and so much more. We have full coverage of that story developing at WOKV.com. Don't forget a chance to win $1,000, 8 o'clock, the WOKV payroll payout, and this Friday, tickets go on sale for Salute to America featuring Brian Kilmeade and Mark Kay at Ponte Vedra Concert Hall. It is Friday, November 10th, and tickets go on sale this Friday. We can't wait to see you there. Salute to America on November 10th.